Rowena, no. I'm going outside with my coffee. I'm going out. I'll see you later. See you later, alligator. I don't know if anyone is on yet. I do not know. I do not know. I do not know. Uh-oh. Where is that thing? I cannot find it. I cannot find it. I cannot find it. Whew. If anybody's on here, let me know. I'm sure there'll be comments. Ow. Woo. Oh, well, there might be a storm of brewing, people. Uh-oh. Look at the trees. There might be a storm of brewing on the front porch. The front porch sitting is gonna be rough. Woo. I'm waiting for Mama Deer. The baby fawn is still here. Oh my gosh. I don't know if anybody's listening, but have y'all ever heard of the singer called Charlie Puth? Charlie Puth. Really? Charlie Puth. Well, I don't know Charlie Puth. And if I could have swam across the Ohio River last night and got up on that stage and strangled him, I'd have been in the news, y'all. He was so loud at the river bend. I mean, he was so loud and so loud. I'll tell you what made me mad. I don't care if it's mad. It's a concert. I get that. But the baby fawn was waiting for its mama and he was loud. And so mama is like scared to death of the noise. So she sat up over there by the pond. Sat up there over there by the pond. And I was in the house curse wording Charlie Puth. Because I was waiting for the baby fawn to be picked up by its mama. Because I'm like, I know it is hungry. I mean, it had to be hungry. She dropped it off at 6:30. And then, I mean, the concert wasn't even over till 10:30. But, oh no, Charlie Puth. Who in the world is Charlie Puth anyways? Well, he must be super popular with the younger gals because they was a screaming and a hooting and a hollering over there. So at 10:30, it was dark, y'all. So at 10:30, I go outside with the flashlight and I'm like, thank God Charlie Puth is over because I cussed him one way and down the other. That whole 2 hours that he was singing in the concert. Well, and then before that, he had somebody else. But point being is that Mama normally comes at dusk to get the baby. And that's when they started that hooting and hollering over there at the river bend. So Mama gets nervous and doesn't want to be around. You know, she doesn't want to come out. She don't know if that hooting and hollering is going on in my yard. But I just was like, well, she's not coming back. So at 10:30, I went out there with a flashlight, and it's looking at me with them big eyes. So I went back in. I went back in the house. And this morning, it's still there. And I'm thinking, oh, heaven, Lord Jesus, please don't let that baby start crying. Oh, my God. And I was looking up where I can get goat's milk, which would be just at the Tractor Supply shop down the road. And I said, oh, heaven's mercy. I'm going to have to feed that baby. I have to go move Austin tomorrow in Nashville, and I ain't going to be able to go because I'm going to have to feed this baby. Have to take it in. Rowena was just going to have to live with it. So then Eddie and I, he had a little minor surgery yesterday. So he has to listen to me all day, complain and bemoan. So we roll the footage back on the camera. Sure enough, at 3 o'clock in the morning, Mama was out there feeding it. And she puts it in the same spot every morning. So I know, and I watch her do it. But it was just weird for her not to come back at dusk when it was hungry. Well, I thought it was hungry. It doesn't act hungry. It doesn't cry. It just lays there. It doesn't look like it's in distress. It wiggles its little ears. If y'all have seen all of my videos I've been posting of it, especially on the YouTubes. Now, the Instagrams, I put some on there and a little bit on the other Facebooks, all the interweb social stuff. So it's still laying back there right now behind us. This is the front back porch. Well, this is the front of the house. I've got my dollies ready to go to the truck because I got to take Austin. I got to help move Austin tomorrow. So this is really the front porch if you were to go into like a subdivision or something. But we flipped our house around. So anyway, so I have been worried myself sick over my little deer. Also yesterday, I said to Eddie, now, Eddie, you're going to have to go outside and sit in a chair by the baby and put an umbrella up because it is raining all day. But that little baby didn't care. But it's so cute. And the mom keeps bringing it here because she's just always around and she knows it. And so and after or at night at dusk, they walk around the pond and all that. Oh, there are people here. There are people here. And they walk around the pond and play, and that little baby fawn jumps around, and it's so cute. So if y'all are just joining me, I was fussing about a singer by the name of the Charlie Puth. He makes girls scream and holler. So he was over at the concert last night, and my mama dear wouldn't come get the baby. I'm trying to blame it on Charlie Puth. I don't know Charlie Puth, but I know that I gave him the business last night until his concert was over. All right. Hey, Regina, how are you? Hey, Anita. Cheryl said the storms are coming to BG too. You're in Western Kentucky, right? How close are you to the concert? Oh, it's just over the river. If I was to drive, it's probably 10 minutes. It's an outdoor venue called Riverbend. And so the earlier this week was the Counting Crows and Dashboard 20 or Dashboard something. James Taylor is supposed to be tomorrow night, but he canceled. He's sick. Dead and Company, Chris Stapleton, Boy George is coming, who I love Boy George if you're an 80s person. Let's see who else is coming. Hank Williams Jr. was just here. Post Malone is coming. Now I know Post Malone because my son is coming home that weekend and bringing lots of people. And y'all got a glimpse of my basement yesterday when I posted about my jazzercise. So our couch isn't here yet. It's coming next week. But the bedroom, and Eddie finished all of it. The bedroom and the basement and the bathroom. It's like its whole little apartment down there. But it's wide open. I'm like, oh my God, this is awesome for jazzercise. So I was doing jazzercise. I felt like I was in the undercroft of the normal Baptist church with Queenie. Hey, Jeannie, how are you? It has been forever. I'm early tonight. I'm usually don't get on here till 6, but I have a Zoom meeting tonight with somebody of all things planners. And y'all know I'm obsessed with planners, but I have a confession. I've been using a digital planner this year and loving it. Oh my God. And we're also here to answer a reader question. I'm just kind of sitting here meandering, yammering on because I come outside and you can, well, and then of course, we back up to the, you can't see up way up the mountain there, but it was definitely getting windy. So we must have storms a brewing. Howdy, Polly. Charlie Puth makes the girls scream. Poor baby. Anita must be talking about the fawn. Yeah, they always are left alone all day up here. That's what they do. The moms will drop off their babies. And so we have clover up here. And right now it's up back here. It's mowed down. But if you were to look super close, that is not grass. I mean, you can tell it looks different. So we planted clover up here specifically for the animals. They like to hide in it. We have a lot of animals that burrow in clover, and we just want to make it a safe place. So also we have fawns. We have another fawn over there. It's not as it's a whole different. That's a whole nother fawn story. But anyways, and so actually, if well, so well, okay. So first off, baby fawns have no smell. They have no scent. So so what happens is that we let the clover grow up in patches. And so in the front backyard, which is the other side of the house, we have three big, huge patches that are probably like knee length, knee tall, knee high to a June bug, knee tall. Um, so the baby, like it, like you can, it'll go in there, but you can't really see it. Now I can see it because it's got big old ears and they go bloop, 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 bloop. So what happens is that fawns don't have smell, but mama deer do. So what the moms do is, so this is kind of a few of my deer's home base. And what that means is that my woods, they know that it's safe. They drink out of the pond. We feed them, so it's safe. So that's called their home base. And so what they do is that they normally birth at the home base, which if you've been following along, a few weeks ago, I showed like where my daffodils have been all flattened because that's where she probably gave birth in that little patch of flowers. And so she will drop the baby off in the morning and then she'll go off, but she doesn't go off far. Like I see her sometimes over here standing, watching. She'll go around the pond. You can see her stand up on, we made like some trails up through the woods and she'll stand on one and you'll see her looking over at the patch at the baby. But she doesn't like to get around the baby because she does have a smell. So predators can smell her. So they don't smell the baby though. So that's why she drops the baby off and then she does her thing during the day. Now, if she had two babies, she doesn't let them lay together. So she puts one in one patch and one in another patch and then she moves around. But then she might come, if she had two babies, which she could have had two babies, she'll go at dusk and feed one and then leave it there and then go feed the other ones. Like they never hang together. And so but what she does here when she comes is she gets the baby up at dusk and then immediately the baby starts eating. And it's so cute because she'll call for it, like have a little call, and then the baby starts feeding and then she starts bathing it. So then she bathes it and then it plays. And I mean, it runs like it's so fast. It's like lightning fast. It goes, and it gets so excited to see its mama. So anyway, so it'll lay there all day. It can lay there like for hours. I mean, it's still. I mean, it is so. It's just lays there the whole time, like it barely moves. Now the other day, it did get up and had to go number two, and then it went and laid in a different patch. And its mama come back that night and she was at the other patch and she's like, oh, where's the baby? So then, and a little bit later, she found the baby. Well, then the baby heard her and jumped up. But then last night, Charlie Puth, that screaming and hollering that he creates, made mama scared, and she didn't come back until the middle of the night, which I was up all night worried sick about it. Eddie said you went from worrying about human babies to forest babies. I'm like, no. So, yes. So, yay, they were reunited. Hello, Trina Earl. Hello, Lisa. Mama must know it's, oh, yeah, she definitely knows it's safe. Yeah. And, it's just I sit there and I'm like, I don't even get my camera anymore. When she's with them, because I have a bigger camera that I'll zoom in and get some good pictures. But it's just fascinating to watch, and just nature. I'm like, this is so pretty. I mean, it's just beautiful. Mama had a hot date last night. Yeah, with Charlie Puth. I'm good. Been raining off and on. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, you're on vacation. Oh, man, it's raining all week. Yeah, it's raining on and off here, too. We need the rain, specifically need the rain to make the Canadian fires go away. Jeannie said, ha, 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 your boy George is coming, made me laugh out loud. My niece is no choice for him, misheard, looks like it was come on Ophelia instead of Karma Chameleon. Yeah. Oh, my God, my sister loves Boy George. But, and I mean, she had a picture of him hanging on the wall when we were kids. And like, I got her and all my cousins super excited about the concert. I'm like, oh, yeah, party at the campuses, Boy George concert, blah, blah, blah. And then now my sister and my brother-in-law got a camper. So now we are not even going to be here. We're all four going camping that weekend. Baseball's over. Oh, wow. That is awesome. Congratulations to him. But we are here to answer a reader question. So let me pull that up, or I could just sit here and talk to y'all all day long. I just got back from, I picked me up a Dunkin', and I just got back from mailing next month's birthday cards. Oh, y'all, there were so many. I said, I know what people were doing in the wintertime back in years ago, because July is always the biggest birthday card month for all my readers. So we did that today. I wrote out all those, and then I also did Patreon books. So all the print books got put out today. And then I have to take like 2 big boxes to the post office. And people behind me are always like, because they see me with the 2 big boxes. But little do they know that I do the stamps here. So I just have to take up there and say thank you. And I say hello to my people that work there, because I've become friends with them. And I've given them a couple of the Mary Carrier books. So, yes. Let's see. I am going to read a reader question. All right. All right. This week's reader's question. Let's let it scroll. Create a new banner. Paste. Scroll across the bottom. Add banner. Show. Kathy Preeb White wants to know, are there any more ghostly Southern mystery series with Emma Lee Raines? Well, no, not right now. Okay, so this is really a selfish reason. So, yes, I love the ghostly Southern mystery series. I really do love it. And it had my heart, right? One of the very first. So that series did really, really well, self-published, kind of like the Camper series. And so what happened was that that is the book that got bought by traditional publishers, HarperCollins, which, again, if y'all have been around me a while, y'all know I love HarperCollins. It was great. I did 3 contracts with them for that series. And I own that series, but I don't own their book. So they we did 3 contracts of 6 books. And so I don't own those books. I own the characters and I can write more in the series. So I did write book 7. Didn't I write book 7 and 8? Yeah. So, and I know this sounds terrible, but it's just a lot of work to not make any money. And unfortunately, with it's not about the money for me, but I'm making money for them. And I know that sounds terrible, but I'm like, okay, I don't own it and I want to own it. So I don't want people to buy it. So I don't want to write more books in it. It's kind of like the Kenny Lowry series. I didn't own that series at all. So when I walked away from that deal, um, and it wasn't on the greatest terms with that publisher, and so I had to buy back all the books. Um, in that series, and it took 5 years of negotiations to do that. um you know, and now I'm like, okay, I'm good with it because now I have all the books in my possession. And so I can't run ads to any of the Ghostly series books because they own that part of it. I just own the characters, so they own all the books. So I can't run ads to it, and then promoting it would just be doing promotions for them and not, and so it would just be me working for HarperCollins again, and I don't want to do that. And so hopefully, if nobody really continues reading the series or they kind of drop the series, like the Kenny Lowry series was kind of dying down, but now we revitalized it since I own all of them now, and I can do ads to the first book. I can put all the books on sale like I do once a week. I put 4 books on sale a week. I can't do that with the Southern Ghostly series, and I make 8 cents a book. So it's just not, and like I said, obviously 8 cents isn't going to do wonders for me, but I just want to wait until I can ask for my rights back or try to buy my rights back. We're still under contract for so many years. And so while that's going on, that's why I say no, no, and no to this question, because it's not even in my wheelhouse right now. It's not even in my thought process. So I know last week somebody had asked, oh, do you move? Like I think Stephanie Seeley had asked, if I'm correct, do you ever think about other characters? Well, if I let them get into my head, then I'll be thinking about Emily, and I just don't want to do that because I don't want to get excited when I know that buying that series back from HarperCollins, which is like the biggest publisher in the world, would probably not happen. They probably will never give me my books back. And so even though I can still write in the series, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it for me to do that. So I will continue writing on series that I'm enjoy writing in, because if I'm not down with the flow of them owning the first few books, then I won't write a good book. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to myself. I won't do that to the series. I won't do that to you guys especially. So that is the main reason why I won't be writing in that series. But maybe one day we'll get the books back, but I doubt it. So anyways, that is the story. That is the story glory of that reader question. So what are y'all doing tonight? Hello, Tammy. How are you? Tammy, were you at the Zoom for Patreon the other day? Regina, I don't think you were, because somebody, like, people won things, So I know this bookmark. I know our friend Lauren won a bookmark. And I know Linda won the Christmas ornament, the camper Christmas ornament. And I got those in the mail. But I cannot remember who won the other bookmark, because they both said they wanted the camping one, like, because it has that's the tugboat with the Sandy Springs campground that she makes them over there, Julie. I'm gonna have to ask, but today, if you're in Patreon, your books got mailed today. Good morning from New Zealand. Good morning, Cindy. Regina said that she's really been enjoying the reading our blogs about their Cambridge, but didn't know June was national. It is. It is. I'm so excited. I'm so glad that you're going over there. I decided it was just, we're doing it over on Patreon for free, so it's public, and it just doesn't muck up the feed on Facebook, and so that's why I moved it over there. Hello, Jane. I'm early. You caught me early. I have a planner Zoom meeting tonight with my business coach, Alexis. And I will put up her Instagram handle. Let me find it. And y'all can kind of hang out and watch her. She is not a writer. She is a business coach. And really, I don't use her for my business part. I use her because I love her planner, and I will post her stuff in the comment. That's her Instagram handle. And so, it says it failed to Facebook paste. It failed to Facebook again, but it went on Instagram. I wonder why. Oh, it's against their community standards board to post. All right, well, let me find her. I'll find her. Her. So anyway, she talks about like task management. Here's her website. That should work. So she talks about like managing your time, running a business, things like that. And she's just so smart. And I've been using her planner since 2017. And so this year she came out with a digital planner, and I was so excited because she let me have it first, and I've been using it for the past few months. And so tonight is our Zoom call we have a mastermind that she runs. And it's at 7 p.m. So I don't want to miss it. And I knew that when I get on here and start gabbing with y'all, I'll miss things. And Eddie's inside taking a nap. Had a little surgery yesterday on a little cyst. Your cells are feeding my addiction. Oh, good. I'm glad. See, that's the things I love to do. That I'm a giver. That's my problem. I give it all. If I'd give it all away if I could. That's why I do that. That's why we do Patreon, because we give to charities. And so that's just my they call them the love languages, I guess, but I'm a giver. And my little Brady, he's a giver too, my little baby Brady. Who Brady's not a baby, he's 25. And the other day I went to his store because he's a manager of Walgreens, and I said, oh, do I hear my baby talking? And he was like, I wish you wouldn't have said that in front of my employees. And I'm like, well, you'll always be my baby. I might put that on my tombstone. Brady's my baby. But anyways, actually, I'm not going to have a tombstone. Just going to put me right out there for fish food. Just throw me out there. But anyways, and so I like to put my books on sale. And so I put at least, that's why I do. So if you're not on my newsletter, you get a Tuesday newsletter with 4 books on sale. And then you get a weekend newsletter with a weekend only, usually a box set on sale. And then some friends book sales on sales. So that's why I put out 2 newsletters, because I want to be able people to give them things to read. And that series, the first one I've read of yours. Oh, yay! Hello, Sadia. Yes, I can't remember who won the other one. I need to know that. I look forward to the book. Yay, Jane! I'm so glad. Oh, Jane, do we have a spammer? Jane, I've been packing mid-July. Is moving time, but that can change every 5 seconds. Yeah. Brady was my daddy's name. Oh, not to me with that first name. I love it. Brady Michael Kappas. Let's see. Jeannie says my son's 37. I still read my little boy. I know. I love the book sales. Oh, good. I'm glad. And so, it's important to me to do that. not do it. I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, she always puts her books on sale, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I do, because I love people reading them. But now the backlist has gotten a lot bigger. So it's more important now for people to get them on sale, because now the books only have to go on sale once a year. Like I don't have to do like I was putting like the same books on sale like every 3 to 6 months. Well, now I don't even have to do that. Now I can just be one, it's only time that it's going to go on sale, and that's the last time you're in it for 52 more weeks. So that's always tell people. I was wondering if we had a spammer. Probably. So, anyways, y'all, I guess I'm going to go check on the baby fawn. I'm obsessed with it. And I don't even go down to it anymore. Because as it gets bigger, I don't want to scare it off. So now I just go out on the back porch and yell, "Hey, baby, what are you doing down there?" So I always say, "Hi, baby, what's going on?" So cute. Its little ears, twitchy, twitchy. So, anyways, y'all, it's a coming up a storm. I can smell it. Can y'all smell it when it smells like rain? Smell it in the air. I love it. Well, all right. Well, y'all, I don't know. I might be back live this week sometimes. I don't know. But I do know that I love y'all. And I will see y'all definitely next Tuesday. If not before that. Ooh, every time we get out here, somebody's talking about me. My nose is itching. My little fountain's gurgling. All right. I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all soon. Go get y'all a cup of coffee now. Bye.